Hello and welcome to this overview of reporting with Project in a Box. So Project in a Box collects all sorts of data for you at the project level, from task and risk and issue information, resource profiling, cost information, benefits, finances, a whole load of things about your project automatically assembled for you at the project level. And then a template can process that into a report for you. In this case we've got what we call a project statement, and this is giving us a brief overview of the project's performance on a one-page summary. But just as easily we could produce this other report format, which is what we call a poster, and this is a 4-page summary of the project. Some of the items are the same, so the timeline summary is the same, but other items have been unpacked into further detail. And you can have a number of these different templates, and in fact we provide a number off the shelf, and you can customize them yourself to display different elements of the project's data onto a report. So some sort of simple management type reporting here of the project these produce within a matter of seconds from the project using those preset templates. We can of course produce a wide range of other sorts of data. So if our project is going through some sort of demand management process, we could have a statement of where it is in terms of its idea and its completeness in terms of what's required and how it lines up against corporate requirements, etc. So very different sort of reporting. And again, another sort of reporting might be assurance and governance, QA type reporting, end of stage, end of project, where we want to know about the completeness of the documentation and the materials within the project, how often they're being updated, if anything's approved or outstanding or being worked on currently. So a wide range of different reporting for different sorts of audiences, fundamentally at the project level. But we can then take that project data and roll it up. So here we have what we call a portfolio report. A portfolio is a collection of projects. They might be all the projects in a particular department, all the projects in a particular program, all the projects that are due to finish next month, all the projects over a certain risk threshold or value threshold. And so it's assembling together the data from that set of projects, again the same sort of things, properties, benefits, finances, timelines, risks, issues, etc., into a combined report. It can do that, I say, at the portfolio level, but we can also go one level further up and combine multiple portfolio levels of data into that third tier of reporting. Now, it depends of course how you structure your data. If your portfolios, or you have a collection of portfolios which are one department each, so you've got 5 different departments, you can then roll those up to get an organizational level. You might have 10 programs running, each with projects in them, and you can roll those up to a portfolio or organizational level again. So it's allowing you to aggregate through that data, and it's going to do all that for you automatically. So let's have a think about what we're going to actually do with these reports. So reports can be produced for you into a range of different formats. Word, as we've seen already, browser formats, and also into Excel. Now all of those different types of report outputs can be published. So normally the report is produced for the person who is producing it, consuming it. They're going to read it, they might print it, they might do something with it, but they can choose to publish it back into the project, to put it into the project's report library. Once a project is dropped into the report library, it's there and visible to all the members of the project who have permissions on it, but it can also trigger a notification email. Notification email will go to a list of recipients who then get some information about that report that's been published and a link, so they can go straight from their email to view that report. So that's really good in terms of engaging people through a managed process into the reporting, the people that produce it, and they can refine it and make sure they're happy with it. When they publish it, it's then automatically sent out to a list of interested parties. So this is designed to be really just a quick introduction to reporting. We have a much more complete video which takes you through Reporting Explored and looks at how all that's set up in projects and takes us through some worked examples. So this is a quick introduction, much more detail to follow should you be interested. Thank you very much.